Okay, this is my next video. Um, I apologize for the noise in the background. I hope everybody can hear me. Um, I've got a huge fan going because it is really hot here today. And dogs don't like to eat. Anyway, getting into it. This is a 1967 GTO MIG welding daisy chain pearl necklace welds. If you notice, these two are the front floor panels. This car is up on a rotisserie up on its side, just the body. Uh, a lot of other stuff has already been done. I'm going to include some photos afterwards of different stages of progression. But I wanted to make this video to show you that what I was talking about, that the daisy chain or pearl necklace type of welding. If you notice here where the seam is between the two floor pans, this one has already been done from the top, and I've done this one from the bottom for the most part. I'll give you a better look at it here in a few. But like I said, you've got thin sheet metal. This is probably, I'd say the thickest you're looking at is probably 18 to 20 gauge, somewhere in there. So, too aggressive on a welder will definitely just blow holes right through it. I've got a different tip. This is a flux core, and this is this is the tip that I bought. This is the tip here. Here we go. This is the tip here that came on the welder. There we go. When I got the welder, and whenever you get yours, they'll come like this. Okay, it'll have this tip on it, which has gaps around for what appeared to be the shielding argon coming out. But everybody knows this is a MIG flux core. There is no argon. Okay, the flux is literally inside the wire. So this tip is unneeded, and a lot of times when you're welding, this big old tip around here will block your good sight line to see your bead. So I bought these other tips, and all you do is remove one tip, and the new tip just simply slips over and twists down. Now you've got full view of your entire tip and your stick out. Yes, this is a lot of stick out on here. But what I'm looking at is the ability to get behind this and slightly lay your angle down. You want your 15-degree angle. You can actually see past this tip and see where you're welding at a relatively perpendicular angle. That seeing what you're welding and how the welding puddle is forming and reacting is extremely important, because you don't have a lot of time on thin metal to react to the way that's welding. You need to make your adjustments quick, and you need to make them on the fly as you're welding. There's two techniques you'll see me doing. As far as spotting, spot welding, tack welding, whatever they want to call it, you'll see me using the torch almost perpendicular. And then whenever I start to do the daisy chain, I'm going to lay the torch angle over at about a 45-degree angle. That's pretty much the maximum angle you want your torch at, and otherwise your you're shooting, your heat is going above the metal, and you're globbing everything on top, but you're not getting any penetration. So anything below 45, yeah, you're going to get some buildup on top, but you're going to get your penetration still. Okay. Uh, Basically, the way to think about a stitch weld or a daisy chain or a pearl necklace weld is, as you look at your two edges of your metal, uh, where they meet, you're going to basically, just like your tack weld, you're going to hit it, let it color, and then let go, let it reharden. And then you go over, you step over at least an inch, and you tack it again. Go all the way around your piece and tack everything in, and let that cool while you remove your plincos. Uh, you can seal up the plinko holes using the same technique. But you got to, you want to let that down, let that cool down completely, and then, deslag it or clean it up, and you get ready. Whenever you get ready to start welding, you're going to lay the torch angle down, and you're going to start at one of your tack welds, and you're basically going to tack weld and let go. Move just a little bit, tack weld and let go. Move a little more, tack weld, let go. And you're basically just stitching. And the idea is to get a bunch of little pearls of welds down the side. Then sit back and wait and let it cool. Let your metal cool back down first. Take a small hammer and tap on the metal, and that'll, while it's hot, and it'll let some of that the deforming of the metal, it'll let that metal relax and draw back up, because the distortion is because the metal is expanding. So if you tap on it while it's warm, the metal will actually contract itself back down. And then let it cool, and then go back, and in between each one of those pearls, you put another pearl. And you keep doing this over and over until you have a continuous bead of pearls, one right next to the other, completely sealing off your thing. Then you go back with your flap wheel and your grinder and clean everything up, and then you can start, getting everything worked down and ready to go. This one here, it's been pretty much tack welded, pearl welded. There's still a few issues in it where I'm not satisfied yet. You don't want to spend all your time cleaning stuff up only to find out when you get it done, oh man, I missed this spot, or this spot here's too dug out, and it's not going to go away. The idea is you have your base metals here, and then you're building your weld above that, and you'll have a bump basically down the middle of your metal. That's the bump you want to grind away, because you've welded everything in there, and the high part, you only want to take that away. You don't want to take your base metal away, and you don't want to take the weld down any thinner than what your base metal was, because it'll weaken it. So I'm going to show you up close a little bit of how the welds look as you go along, and then we'll see how it's made. Like I said, if you like it, hit the bells and all that. I ain't worried about that. I'm just doing this to help people out, let you know what I do. I think you can pretty much see the edge of the welds. You can see the little daisy chains in here along this weld seam. And then I've got more to build up on this. And and then grind it down. Now, keep in mind, this is underneath the car. Uh, it doesn't necessarily have to be perfect because it is on the bottom side of the car. However, let me take this back out. There we go. Okay. Let me take this back out. Anyway, I'm gonna move around and reposition the camera and see if I can get a better shot and actually show you some actual welds here in the next video. Okay?